Part two. So how to actually visualize when you're actually trying to manifest something. So before you can even visualize anything, you have to practice daily gratitude. If you are not grateful for every little thing that you have, um, grateful for your house where you live, grateful for your bed, grateful for your body, your breath, everything. Grateful for opportunity that you have been woken up again today, yet to try another day. Grateful for the wind, the sky. You need to just be grateful for your whole life. Basically, grateful for your parents, grateful for your teachers, your everything that's in your life. Thank you. Thank God for that first. You have to practice gratitude throughout the day. Um, Secondly, you have to be pursuing or try to pursue your highest, truest passion, something that makes you burst with happiness, something that gives you, something, legally, of course, please, guys. So if you are happy and bursting with happiness and doing your truest passion, it's going to be so easy for your higher self to manifest anything for you. Um, Now you have to make a deal with your ego, because if you are not going to do that, it's going to be extremely hard for your subconscious mind to actually trust that you don't have to be the one to actually give yourself the money. You don't have to get this money through one job. You don't have to be the one to work tirelessly throughout the day to make just a little bit of money. So your ego is now the person that is protecting you, and that's the job of the ego, is to protect you, because the ego is saying you can't see this. This is not something you can see. How can you trust this is true? So you have to make a deal with your ego and ask your ego, listen, can I have 15%? Can I have 20%? To try and do it my way. If my way does not work, we can do it your way. And trust that my higher self will actually do all these things for me. So you also have to explain, who is your higher self? My higher self is actually the one that's in charge, the one that can actually make these things happen for us. But we now have to just trust and stop trying to be the ones to control everything. We are not supposed to know what happens tomorrow. The brain has only been created to withstand the present. You're not supposed to think of tomorrow, plan tomorrow, know what's happening tomorrow. Now you've placed all of this burden, this whole big burden on the ego. The ego must now plan the future, plan the present, and think about the past. Where is the space? Because you're planning everything for God to work. Where is the space for your guides, your spirit guides to step in? You planned your whole life. Your life is not supposed to be planned. And that's the first step to manifestation. Secondly, what you are manifesting after you visualize it, it's a car, it's a house, new car smell, you are in the car, you are at the dealership taking a picture with a ribbon, you visualize it, you feel, how do I feel? I feel happy, I feel excited. You visualizing this thing. After you've done the visualization, you have to believe that it's done, that it is your car, that it is your house, that you do have large sums entering in from multiple areas into your bank account. You have to believe it's done. You have to do nothing. You are not allowed. How you sabotage this manifestation? Let me tell you. You want to know how it's gonna happen. Rule number one. Rule number one, not to do. Number one thing not to do is to know where it comes from. You're not supposed to guess where this thing comes from. If you guess and try to predict, it's not gonna come. It's gonna take longer to come. You are so nosy. You're not supposed to know. Your brain is only supposed to be part of the present. You're supposed to be living in the present. You're supposed to be happy, bursting with happiness. The fastest way for your manifestation to come is if you are in opportunities. The fastest way for any opportunity to come into your life is if you are already doing something that already makes you so happy, and now your higher self has an idea on how to monetize this happiness. Okay, you are happy doing this. You are happy doing this. Okay, don't worry about it. I will sort it out. You will then alter your reality because you really think that there's so many opportunities coming. Your whole reality will change. Opportunities will just find you. Don't be stagnant in your thinking. You've already made the deal with the ego to let your higher self be in charge of the future and not to worry about the future. You've already made the decision that it's yours. You don't have to pretend to have a car. You don't have to pretend that you are rich, because rich people don't pretend they are. You just are. So you just are rich. You just are. You are. Okay, you are just being. So that is the second last step to manifesting anything that you want. After the healing is done, daily gratitude, visualization, believing that it's done, and you have to be open. That's the last point I have to mention. Every day, your days cannot be planned. You have to say every day, I am open to the abundance and the blessings that the universe has to offer. If you want to say God, it's the same thing. I am open to the blessings God wants to bestow upon my life. I am open to opportunities. You have to do things differently every day, because now you are creating the same karma of yesterday. Remember, karma is memory, right? So every day you are doing the same thing you did yesterday, and you are creating the same karma. That's why there's no space to change your life. You are working the same job for 2 3 years, and you wait another year 2 years to get promoted, when actually you can't even manifest money through that job. It's going to take you 3 years to manifest a house through this job. It's going to take you 10 years to manifest your second house through this job. Money is supposed to come easily and flow from multiple places into your life. You're not supposed to know how this money comes. You are supposed to visualize that I am a rich person and it's not my job to know where the money comes. You are supposed to say exactly what it is you want to do with your life and be doing it some sort of version of opportunity. You should be creating some sort of opportunity where you are already doing this in your spare time. It doesn't have to be monetized. You are practicing this thing that you want to do. If you want to be a famous singer, are you singing in the shower? Are you singing in the shower? Are you singing at work? Are you singing? You love to draw. You love to write. Are you writing? Are you doing your poetry? Are you doing it? Are you actually working on crafting on the skill? Remember, you don't have to pursue a hard career to earn a lot of money. Anything that you love doing, do it as hard and as passionately as you can, because your higher self is going to monetize it. It's not your job to monetize it. It's not your job to know how it's going to be monetized. And that is manifestation in a nutshell. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I think I've covered everything on how to get this rich life. Um, I'm putting you on game. I've given you all the cheat codes to life. If you are still confused, um, replay the video. The fuck? Replay it. and replay till it comes into your mind. And look at part one if you are confused about part two, please, because I did explain how to heal yourself. I did explain visualization, making a deal with your ego. I did explain every day, living a new day like you did on yesterday. Don't repeat your karma by living the exact same day of yesterday. Live in the moment, live in happiness, constant gratitude. Um, I've covered everything. If you still have more questions here, must I do a part three? You didn't replay the video. Replay the video. I'm Destiny Goliath, and I'm here to just tell you to stay rich.